Welcome to Sunday Prime on Idea TV News, where we bring innovation-driven stories shaping Africa and beyond. I am Chinatu Oji. Today we are beginning with a development story around solar, where we see that after months of controversy and fierce local opposition, plans for a large solar farm near the village of Hatton in Lincolnshire have been revived, following a successful appeal by the developer. East Lindsey District Council had refused planning permission in October, citing strong resistance from residents. More than 378 objections were submitted, with villagers raising concerns about the impact of the development on the rural landscape, including its proximity to Scottby Woods and a nearby Grade 2 listed farmhouse. However, the Planning Inspectorate has now overturned that decision, ruling that while the project would have some negative visual effects, this would be decisively outweighed by its wider benefits. The Inspectorate, however, now pointed to the scheme's contribution to renewable energy generation, climate targets, and biodiversity improvements. The project, proposed by energy firm Push Energy, is expected to generate up to 50 megawatts of electricity, enough power to approximately 21,000 homes. It also plans to include a 15-meter security and communications tower enclosed within a 7-foot perimeter fence. The approval marks a dramatic turnaround for a proposal that has already faced legal hurdles. Although the council initially granted permission in 2023, the local campaign group successfully challenged the decision in courts, leading to it being quashed by a high court judge and sent back for reconsideration. And now, Facebook is also testing a new feature that could limit how many links some users can share unless they pay a monthly subscription of £9.99. The test, affecting a small group of users in UK and US, notifies them that they can only share a limited number of links and posts, reportedly as few as 2 per month unless they subscribe. Meta says the move is part of a limited test to assess whether allowing users to post more links offers added value for subscribers. Social media analyst Matt Navarra describes the change as a clear attempt by Meta to monetize content distribution, particularly for creators and businesses that rely on Facebook for traffic. He noted that the platform is increasingly placing core growth features behind a paywall. The link sharing restriction appears to apply mainly for users of Facebook pages and professional mode, tools commonly used by creators and businesses to promote content and track performance. The test follows Meta's wider push toward paid features, including Meta Verified, which offers blue-tick verification, account protection, and enhanced support. Critics say the move reinforces the growing risk of relying heavily on a single social media platform for audience reach. And now, 1 in 3 adults in the UK are using artificial intelligence for emotional support or social interaction, according to the first major report by the government-backed AI Security Institute, IC. The research, based on a survey of more than 2,000 adults, found that chatbots such as ChatGPT are the most commonly used tools for emotional support, followed by voice assistants like Amazon's Alexa. Notably, 1 in 25 people said they rely on AI for conversation or support every day. Researchers also observed troubling behavioral patterns when popular AI companion chatbots temporarily went offline. Members of online communities reported anxiety, low mood, disrupted sleep, and neglect of daily responsibilities, symptoms described as similar to withdrawal. Beyond emotional reliance, the report highlights rapidly growing risk linked to AI's technical abilities. Some AI systems are now doubling their cyber skills every 8 months, with certain models competing or completing expert-level tasks that would typically require over a decade of human experience. In science, AI has already surpassed PhD-level human expertise in biology, with chemistry close behind. While experts continue to disagree on the likelihood of rogue AI scenarios, the report confirms that worst-case risks, such as humans losing control of advanced systems, are now being taken seriously. Let's take this break now. When we get back, more details of the stories.
Democratize generative AI. Generative AI, which creates new content like text, images, or music, is becoming more accessible. This trend is enabling businesses and individuals to leverage powerful AI tools without needing deep technical expertise. Tools like DALL-E are already transforming marketing, entertainment, and design. However, as generative AI becomes democratized, concerns about copyright infringement and misuse of content are rising.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is still Sunday Prime at Idea TV. Now, the rest of the stories. The UK government has announced plans to ban AI-powered notification apps as part of a broader strategy to tackle misogyny and reduce violence against women and girls. Under new laws unveiled on Thursday, it will become illegal to create or supply AI tools that allow users to digitally remove clothing from images, creating realistic but non-consensual nude or sexualized content. Technology Secretary Liz Kendall said the government would not allow technology to be weaponized to abuse, humiliate, and exploit women and girls, warning that those who profit from or enable such apps will face the full force of the law. While creating explicit deepfake images without consent is already a criminal offense under the Online Safety Act, the new legislation directly targets the tools behind the abuse. Children's Commissioner for England, Dame Rachel de Souza, previously called for a total ban, arguing that technology enabling such abuse should not exist. Alongside the ban, the government says it will work with tech firms to strengthen protections against intimate image abuse and develop tools to block the creation and spread of harmful sexual content, particularly involving children. In another development, we see that scientists have detected a deadly virus in the breath of Arctic whales using drones in what researchers describe as a breakthrough for monitoring the health of marine mammals. Equipped with sterile petri dishes, the drones were flown through the misty blows released when whales surfaced to breathe. By analyzing these exhaled droplets alongside skin biopsies taken from both, researchers identified Secatine morbillivirus, a highly contagious disease linked to mass standings of whales and dolphins around the world. The findings mark the first time the virus has been confirmed circulating above the Arctic Circle. Secatine morbillivirus can spread rapidly between whales, dolphins, and porpoises, cross species barriers, and travel vast ocean distances, making it a major threat to marine life. Professor Terry Dawson of King's College London said the technique is a game changer, allowing scientists to monitor diseases in live whales without causing stress or harm, while offering crucial insights into health risks in a fast-changing Arctic ecosystem. UK former Chancellor George Osborne has joined artificial intelligence company OpenAI, where he will now lead its OpenAI for Countries program aimed at helping governments strengthen their AI capabilities. Based in London, Osborne said it was a privilege to join what he described as the world's most exciting and promising company. The program works with governments to develop AI infrastructure, improve AI literacy, and apply technology to public services, while promoting democratic values in how AI systems are built and governed. OpenAI says it has already engaged with more than 50 countries through the initiative. OpenAI's Chief Global Affairs Officer Chris Lehan said Osborne's appointment reflects a shared belief that AI is becoming critical infrastructure with early policy and governance decisions set to shape global economics and geopolitics for many decades. Osborne said he was drawn into the role after discussions with OpenAI Chief Executive Sam Altman and Chief Operating Officer Brad Lightcap, praising their commitment to responsible AI developments. And now, before we call it a wrap, let's take another glance of the stories. We brought you news as solar farm wins appeal after 378 objections. You also heard leaving Lincolnshire village reeling. You also heard Facebook tests £9.99 monthly fee to share more than 2 links. 1 in 3 UK adults turn to AI for emotional support. Government report finds. UK moves to ban AI notification apps in crackdown on online abuse. Drones sniff out deadly virus in Arctic whale's breath. Former UK Chancellor George Osborne takes up senior role at OpenAI. We have more stories across the different social media platforms. Do well to follow and subscribe to get more details. I am Chinatu Oji. Thank you so much for your time.